Hi everyone, thanks for coming back for part 2. And in the last video, I had just gone over verse 8 in 2 Thessalonians 2, where it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and destroy with the brightness of his coming." And like I had said in the last video, I never really understood this verse because it sounds like the Antichrist is going to be destroyed once he's revealed and once the Lord comes back. So it's like he's immediately going to get destroyed, and that never really made sense to me. But I think once you understand Isaiah 14, then it starts to make more sense, because just as soon as he's revealed and just as soon as Jesus comes back, the Antichrist is destroyed, but that's not the end of the story. It doesn't end there. So let's continue reading. Then it says, "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders." So once that happens, then the lying wonders are going to begin, and the false signs and the false power. That's going to be demonstrated after he's destroyed. "And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this reason God shall send them a strong delusion, that they should believe a lie." So it's saying here that God is going to send them a strong delusion, or he's going to allow this strong delusion to take place, because they didn't love the truth. They didn't love that Jesus is the true Messiah, that he's the Son of God, and that he died for our sins, and he's the only one that can save us. They didn't love the truth. So they're going to believe the lie. God is going to allow this strong delusion to take place, that they're going to believe the lie because they didn't believe the truth. They didn't believe the true miracle of God's resurrection, of Jesus' resurrection and his dying on the cross for our sins, and then being resurrected after 3 days and 3 nights of being in the tomb. They didn't believe that that happened, and that he died for our sins, and that God loves us so much that he would die for us. They didn't believe all of that. So then they're going to believe the false one when this happens as a lie by the Antichrist. So that's what I wanted to point out. And then I'll also show you Revelation 13, which also says the same thing. So I'll read that in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to start over here with verse 3. And it says, "And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him?" Okay, I'm going to go back to Isaiah 14 to compare these two. So hold on just a second. Okay, here's what it said in Isaiah 14. It said, "They that see thee shall look narrowly," which means in wonder, "upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners?" Okay, and then in Revelation 13 it just said, "And they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" So in both cases, they're amazed at this individual. Okay, and then it goes on to say, and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him. And he causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, so once the deadly wound is healed, then all these amazing signs and wonders begin to be performed. So it's not the end of the man of sin or the Antichrist or the beast. It's not the end when his head is wounded. That's not the end, or when he's wounded. There's going to be more to it after that, and that's the whole point that I want to make. And I'm explaining all of this for one reason. This all goes back to this video right here, and I still haven't watched all of this video yet. I'm still at about this point. I keep going back over the same parts, but it all goes back to how can Gog die and still be the Antichrist? And that's what I want to explain, as well as a lot of other things. I want to explain the timing, which I said I would go back to in Matthew 24. I want to explain that as well, but I don't want this video to be too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this video and do another video with a different topic. This topic is about the grand delusion and to not be deceived. And in Matthew 24, it also talks about false prophets, and I actually did a couple of tables about that, and I may talk about that in my next video. And then I also want to talk about the timing of all these events, so you can see how it all corroborates with Natan's vision and his testimony. And I just want to say that if his testimony is true, which it does seem to be, because it corroborates with the scriptures in a way that most people probably do not even realize, because of various doctrines and people not understanding the timing of events and how all these things can be possible based on teachings. And with the rabbis, they don't have the New Testament to reconcile with so that they can better understand the Old Testament. Even though a lot of this is in the Old Testament, it's almost necessary to also understand the New Testament to get a full grasp of what is going to take place. So that's why I find it really amazing that this young man, who's only 15, he's only a teenager, and didn't know anything about Torah or the Bible, and yet he was able to reveal all this information, and much of it the rabbi didn't even know exactly how all this was going to take place. So I just want to explain how this is all revealed in the scriptures. Everything that he said, it's all in the scriptures, and this testimony confirms it. And if it's true, that means we're pretty much down to the wire right now, because he said this would happen in the coming months, and this was back in September, October. So we're down to the wire now, and I just want to share this information. I just want to share the scriptures and how all this is confirmed in the scriptures. So that's my main goal, and I'm gonna just have to continue with some more videos, but they'll have to be on different topics, and I'll probably just relate back to this video as I go along. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you.